Okay, hi everybody. I was gonna say I am Turok in a very loud and annoying voice, but I spare you. I spare you these things. Welcome to the stream. This is something I wanted to do for a couple weeks now, maybe a couple months even, was revisit both Turok 1 and 2 briefly, and check out the mods. You want me to say it? Okay. I am Turok. This is a game about a man that kills dinosaurs. Which is, man, I would love to see a Turok sequel done right these days, because this dude fucking kills dinosaurs with a knife, and guns, and nukes, and, I'll say that I think Turok 1 aged a little better than Turok 2, just purely from a level design standpoint. But Turok 2 has the better, game engine for me. But I found mods for both of them. And that includes Turok 2, which does not even have workshop support, which is a goddamn shame. So Turok 2's mod is basically just a level. And Turok 1, I have several mods that I will tell you about in just a moment. So I'm gonna launch the editor, and then, I'll launch the mods. I think these mods make the game infinitely more playable, and the game already was pretty good. The Steam version of Turok 1 is great. Many of you know that I loved Turok 1 and 2 growing up. Even though Turok 2, when I streamed it, gave me agita, because fuck some of those levels. Vinny, you didn't tweet? Why do you want me to tweet? What are you trying to do? Get me addicted to social media? You're right, I didn't. Let's go ahead and send that tweet out. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna do Spyro. So tonight is gonna be Dinosaur Night. So the first mod I have is Tarak Plus. So essentially you can choose which mods you want. Tarak Plus, general improvement mod with fixes, balance tweaks, new effects, and features like ammo toggle, shit like that. I got textures. I got enhanced movement controls, which means Turok controls more like classic PC shooters. And I have a better sky texture as well. But I'll say that Turok Plus is probably the star of this show, because it has so many things. I would say look it up, but like you get dual wielding, scopes, different guns, you get flamethrower in Turok 1. You can use the weapon skins from Turok 2 and Rage Wars. So, when I discovered this, I was like, I kinda love this. You can explore 1999 AD, and then you can get Dactyl, and then kill Dactyl. Oh wait, wrong, that's the wrong game. That's not the right game, hang on a minute. So I streamed the, you know, vanilla Turok at some point when it first came out. And I liked it. Turok 2 I was a little harsh on because it just really aggravated me, like I said. But Turok 1 I feel is still pretty good. Now, with these textures in particular, it looks pretty good. You can see, like, there's already some... Turok himself does not have texture improvements. Also, he's got, like, cloud arms from Final Fantasy VII. Maybe a little better than that, but... So, Turok is actually a title. There's the plus right there. You know, and, the first Turok is called Talset, that's his name. And then the second one is Joshua Fireseed. You know, so I'm just gonna do some of the original game. Now, here's the cool thing about Turok Plus. You can start with weapon presets. So you can go from the default Turok 1 loadout to Turok 2 to fucking Rage Wars. Someone said, no one ever talks about Turok 3, why? It just kind of fell through the cracks a little bit. Give me a second. I know that the disco party's happening right now, but I just need to lower the volume a little. Let me know if the volume's okay. I have to turn the YouTube stream off as well. 3 was more like Half-Life, as opposed to whatever the fuck this is. So you can actually customize every single, you know, gun, and like what you start with. You can, you know, get into the weeds a little bit. Original Turok 2 tech bow, multiplayer crossbow, Rage Wars crossbow, hand grenade, sunfire pod, and they all have different, you know, effects too. It's really, really cool what they were able to do with this. Firearms, you can go, you know, pistol upgrade, laser. You know, you can really customize everything. So for now, let's just start with Turok Rage Wars, and then we can change that in a bit. Taunt frequently, low. Oh, frequency. Oh, right. Oh, I could just have Turok be like, "You are shitheads!" So already I can tell you the textures look way better. I was like fucking around with this about a month ago, and I was like, "Oh, this looks alright. It's not too bad." Vinny, I don't know if it's just me, but your microphone sounds different. I didn't do anything different to the audio. Does anyone else feel that way? It sounds about the same. So here's... Let's get it on. Did you... Who is doing the voice of Turok? Why did he say let's get it on? That's so bad. That's really stupid. So you can see some textures have not improved at all. Let me get crosshair. This game is so much more playable on PC than it ever was, especially with the crosshair and all the nice control options. But as you can see, Turok's face has not changed. Yeah, but burst fire and zooming these are things like rather changing the mode of the weapons. Is there a way to remove the blue flashes? It hurts my eyes. I know, I hate that too. What, more FOV? Hang on a minute. Generic weapon bobbing, ambient environment sounds, red blood, show splash, extended draw distance, projectile collision default, game difficulty normal. I don't think there's a way to turn that off. If anyone knows of a way, please let me know. Boy, Turok has become a real shit poster, huh? Much more Duke Nukem-like. I don't even know who this voice is supposed to be. Maybe it was Turok in another game? Wow, this grenade is ugly as fuck. Again, sorry for the flashing. I don't know if there's a way to turn it off. Normally in Turok, you are not able to throw single grenades like that. Oh, I think the hitboxes are better here, too. What's wrong with your hand when you hold a grenade? I didn't even see what was wrong with it. Did his hand just, like, look bad? because I would definitely expect his hand to look terrible. Okay, I don't know how to get that. This whole little area is redesigned. Excellent. This whole little area here was not in the original N64 Turok. I think Night Dive added this area just to streamline this first bit of the game, because it gets kind of confusing. So, check out one more video option here. Excellent! The graphics. Wait, even the anti-aliasing doesn't do much for these textures. They're now too sharp. They're good. They're way better than original Turok 2, original Turok 1 textures, but they're very sharp. Oh shit, one of them portals. These portals just kind of appear in a couple places, and you don't know if you're gonna get them or not. I don't know what you just said, Turok, I'm sorry. It was probably terrible. Let's see what is wrong with Turok's hand. Yeah, he's just got like a thumb cock that he uses. That's part of his magic. Now, I know Turok was based on a series of comics, and the character Turok is like a Native American warrior that just kills dinosaurs and robots and strange aliens and stuff. I don't know how far back this comic book goes. I have no idea. I never read it, couldn't tell you. I do know that when the games came out, the comics were, I think, brought back, or they were reprinted, and I remember one of the games came with a comic. But it got real weird. Turok turned into John Turok Space Marine for a little while there. 1954, or 57, apparently, Turok first appeared. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. But, boy, Turok got real weird in the 2000s. Like, no one knew what to fucking do with him. Like, Turok Evolution apparently was not amazing. I didn't have that. I stopped after Turok 3. But then, they tried to reboot Turok as an edgy Space Marine warrior man. And... I don't know, like, did they have to? That's like putting Captain Picard in an action series, where he fights and shoots Romulans dead point blank in the 3rd episode. No one would do that. That's Captain Picard. Turok Evolution is very underrated. Turok 2008 was crap. I remember liking some of Evolution, and I know some people still have a soft spot for it, so I wouldn't shit on it because I don't even know what it's like, but I've seen videos of it, and I know there's some sections of it that are pretty crusty, but overall, I felt like, for me, the series kinda... I lost interest in the series after Turok 3 because Turok 3 was like, okay, I'm good now. And Turok 3 was a bit of a letdown. Still a good game, much more linear, and it solved all the horrendous level design problems of Turok 2, but it felt a little short and undercooked. Meanwhile, Rage Wars, I thought was fucking amazing. I don't know if my memories betray me, but I've talked plenty about Rage Wars. To put this into perspective, chat, this and GoldenEye were my 2 favorite shooters of all time when I was a kid. Just because I didn't have Doom until later. I didn't have Quake until later. And then I didn't have Halo for quite a while, so, you know, I was a big Turok fan. And then, of course, Perfect Dark was just a goddamn beast. Okay, this texture looks kind of terrible, but... I mean, it's a good, solid texture. Half-Life, I got probably a year after it came out. I forgot about that, thank you. Yeah, Half-Life got really... Half-Life kind of took over my life, so... I definitely shouldn't be forgetting about Half-Life. Yeah, I know, the blue flash is just horrendous. Chat, does anyone know a console command to turn off the blue flashes? Different option, like in game settings. I did take a look in game settings. So like gameplay, splash movie, ambient environment sounds, HUD options, not really a whole lot to do with that. Head bobbing. Blue equals no. A Google search turns up people saying you can't. Night Dive, if you are watching my stream, and I doubt you are, it will be too late after this. It will be too late because I probably won't be returning to this, but it would be so fantastic to just be able to turn them blue flashes off. I know a lot of people would feel the same way. There we go. But Tarak Plus adds the ability to zoom in and change ammo type, which gives you instant blue flash if you're into that sort of thing. This is a save point that also allows you, at any time, to switch between different weapon sets. So here's the OG Tarak Weapons, just so you can see what they look like. You get the knife, which is cool. You have the grenade, which again is a new addition. This is the old shotgun. The old pistol was rather plain. It's very, very boring pistol. And then the Turok 2 arsenal we'll give a shot here, too. And you even, with the Turok 2 arsenal, you get a flare gun. They just give it to you. Here's the pistol from Turok 2. Here's Turok's 2 pistol. Here's Turok's 2 Turok 2 shotgun. Oh wait, no, I think you just might get the double shotgun from Turok 2. And here's the tech bow from Turok 2, which was weird. Looked like a Connects set. The cerebral bore is not in this one, but we'll see that later, I think. And when I play Turok 2, I'll be sure to check it out. Let's do Turok 3, but I'm gonna do flare gun on. So now we get, not Turok 3, Rage Wars. Because the pistol's really good from Rage Wars, with the burst fire and shit. But yeah, you get, also the crossbow is just an instant crossbow shot. You don't have to charge up the bow. In Turok 2, the flare doesn't actually damage any enemies. That sky is new. That's a mod. Oh, you'll notice, yeah, someone said they noticed that the switch flips when you go from burst to semi-auto. I noticed that too, yeah. It's just, it's a, you know, it's a very low-quality model, but it's a nice detail.
To my little friend.
The flare gun is actually useful now. It does damage over time. It's pretty cool. It's nice to revisit a game from my childhood with improvements. I like this mod. Tarak Plus is very, very good mod. Chrono Trigger Plus, someone said, like Chrono Trigger Plus, but arguably. Oh, by the way, get ready for it, chat. Hang on a minute. Now that's not the one that's, in my opinion, amazing. Turok 2 has a much better one. Wait, does Turok 3 guns have their upgrades? There are no Turok 3 guns in this game. I'm sorry, I meant Rage Wars. So there's Rage Wars variants, but not Turok 3. It truly is the forgotten Turok game. That was awesome. Yes. Someone says, is it weird that I'm not nostalgic for Turok, but am nostalgic in a way for your Turok streams? I mean, fair enough. I'm nostalgic for these streams too. I'm nostalgic for the screaming of these lads. Not in a bad way. Vinny, are you going to stream Half-Life Alyx? Still undetermined. TBD. Doesn't mean no. Doesn't mean no. I mean, I did upgrade my computer for a specific reason. Well, there's several reasons, but that was one of them, so, I mean, maybe. I'd probably want to get VR before then, and figure out how to fucking stream with it at least once before I attempt Half-Life Alyx streaming, so... That's gonna be a bit of a process. Let's just say if I'm gonna stream Half-Life Alyx, I'm gonna have to learn how to stream in VR and get a chat in my headset. It's gonna be, fun. Someone said I wish they would restock the damn Index. Well, that's the one I want. I want an Index. So if they're out of that, that kinda sucks. God, disco party. It's like the Starman in Mario. No, it's just drugs. It's just LSD. Fair enough. Vinny, you just killed Vinny. I was gonna say, I just killed She Says. Sadly, I don't think the Turok series is ever gonna quite make the glorious comeback that I would like it to. I'd be happy to be wrong, but in this case, I just don't feel like there was enough nostalgia for it the same way Doom and Wolfenstein had. I mean, yeah, they tried a couple things, and this probably was an attempt, you know, with the license for Night Dive to figure out, like, can we do more with this series? Hell, they won't even bring Rage Wars and Turok 3 over. Which I think would make a good double pack. Because the last Turok was stanky. Yeah, but I mean, did it kill the brand? I think people still have nostalgia for these two games. Would you have any interest in a Time Splitters reboot? Well, funny you should say that, because Time Splitters Rewind is still in development. 'Cause, 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 you know, its fans, but they have the blessing of whatever Free Radical was. But it's been in development for years and years now, so I have probably no hope of ever seeing it. Vinny, did you know that there was a promotion with Turok 2 that offered parents $10,000 if they named their baby Turok? I do remember. Yep, I know. I remember that. Yep. They did. I think they did it too. Chat, what if I told you I was that baby? What if I told you I am Turok? Vinny, aren't you like 50 years old? Yes. So, I could still be named Turok. Turok came out in the 1950s. Just wanna do your thing here, okay. Fuck was that noise? Did he just go, ah?
Your days are numbered, my friend.
That fucking... Wait, that sounds like Tony Todd. Wait, is that... Who's doing that voice? Whatever, I'm not sure. I have a feeling that maybe it's from another Turok game. Or, I don't know, maybe it was maybe it was Rage Wars. Who's Tony Todd? Disable the HUD to turn the blue flash off. No, apparently that doesn't work. Also, now I can't see my health or ammo, but... Yeah, he was the Candyman. He played, Kern, Worf's brother in TNG, Star Trek. God damn it, Dave, you're right. When you're right, god damn it. I wish you weren't right. Let me see, what if I just lower the opacity? So that, like, I can still kinda see how much stuff I have? Nope. You gotta go all in or all out. Well, that's lame. Fuck it, let's try realistic Turok. Which also means now I have no crosshairs. God, how easy would it be to just, like, enable an option turn off blue? I remember when I watched, a video series about Turok. I forget who did the videos, though. I don't remember the dude, but... I, too, was watching him pick up those things. I was like, wow, is that what it's like when people watch me stream Turok? Where it just sucks? It's not the worst thing ever, but it's annoying. Tony Todd also played, Jake Sisko as an older man in a episode of Deep Space Nine. So... Yeah, Candyman, of course, that was his big role, but I'm just saying... He, IMDb says he's gonna be Vortigaunt in Half-Life Alyx. Was he in any other Half-Life game? Episode 2? As Vortigaunt. Well, there you go, then. As Vortigaunts. Yeah, this Turok, whoever this voice actor is, it kind of sounds a little... It just reminded me a little bit of him. Anyway, I'm not going to be doing, you know, all of the Turok main campaign. I'm just doing one level. And then I'm going to do a couple of mod levels. So you get keys, you insert them, and then you go to level. Which is better, Turok 1 or 2? I don't know. I don't know. I think... Oh god, I struggle with that question, because I think 1 has the better... slightly better level design. It's a slightly more enjoyable experience, but 2 is so fucking cool in its own way. Turok 2 is just a really cool game with cool weapons. It is... I think it's an objectively better improvement in many areas except level design. Which, it's just too goddamn sprawling. I like the assault rifle from 2 best. Which one's level 3? I think this might be level 3. Let's... Level 3, Ancient City. Let's go to the Ancient City because it's got better music. I played this on the stream the other day. I'm gonna... I love this music. This is so good. I'm gonna do a cheat. And I'm gonna show you all the weapons in their various incarnations. I haven't even seen them all from, you know, in this mod. But I want to get to a save point first. Oh, it only stuns them. The Sunfire pod stuns them. Okay, we're going back down to normal difficulty, considering I just took 100 damage. They just are cheap fucks on hard difficulty. They just find you and shoot you before you even know where they are. I always liked this level. It's not an amazing level, because it can get really fucking labyrinthian and there's catacombs and shit, but it's fun. Well, that's most of Turok before Turok 3 is just labyrinths, mazes, and confusing walkways. I feel like that could have been a David Bowie song from 1979. Mazes, labyrinths, confusing walkways. Super freaks. So, true story, many of the people from Turok's development team went on to go to Retro and made, Metroid Prime. So the DNA of these games is in Metroid. Complete with confusing maps, true. Though Metroid's rooms were small enough that once you got to one, you could easily navigate through it, especially if you just... It's just the 3D map was a little confusing to use, but... So I'm just doing an impression of the music. There's like a big wide open area here that I used to enjoy. Like the enemies would respawn and I would just like... You know, when I got bored and I didn't have anything else to play, I would just come back to this level and just fight respawning enemies. Also, this motherfucker's cheap and has a plasma gun. Cool, missed every shot. Fucking hell. God, there's another one? Here's this weird section of the music. Fucking finally. You know what this game needs? It needs this. No, that's not someone making cleat. It needs the fucking Call of Duty hit noise. Yeah, hit marker noise, so you know when you hit something. Oh, you're also kind of supposed to do level 2 first, which gets you a couple better weapons. So I'm probably... Doing levels out of order is not the worst thing, but it kind of leaves you a little bit underpowered. Whomst would have thumbsted. Also, where's the goddamn save point? gotta find a save point so I can cheat and show you all the weapons. Maybe I don't need the save point to cheat. Fucking guys wearing Donnie Darko's skeleton costume. There might be a save point in here. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna show you how to cheat in this game now. That's from memory. I'll explain. That was, on the 8th day, God created Turok without the vowels. N-T-H-G... T-H-D-G-D-C-R-T-D-T-R-K. Good memory for one. Yeah, I did it. So, here are the weapons from Turok 1. In the style of Turok 2. Oh my god. The Firestorm Cannon. I mean, they did a really good job creating, like, a facsimile of what they would look like in Turok 1 and have similar effects.
My aim is true.
That. You get this. The auto... Oh, the auto shotgun is the shredder. Bounces off walls and shit. Cool. And then, of course, the nuke, which is the chronoscepter in this game. Let's use it on a raptor. And then, of course, Turok has to throw in a little comment there. Boom! How did you survive that? And then the nuke is just Turok 1's nuke. Turok 2 didn't have a nuke. Well, Turok 2 only had a nuke. It didn't have the chronoscepter. So this is Turok 2's nuke, and this is Turok 1's nuke. Then you have the Scorpion Cannon. Jesus, that does not like those- whoa, this game does not like that weapon. Let's see what they look like for Rage Wars. So Rage Wars doesn't have the equivalent of some of these weapons, so I'm curious. So this is Turok 1. I don't think... yeah, most of these weapons don't seem to have the equivalent. This is just like a stun gun. The longer you charge it, the more the stun. Are we sure this is Rage Wars? Wow, most of this isn't Rage Wars. Check something out. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's no... most of it, just there's just no equivalent. So, this is the default Turok 1 loadout, then. Which has a couple of interesting weapons here, like this thing. I never really understood why this had to exist. It looks nice. That's it, it just looks cool. I feel like there's another pulse rifle. Where's the alien gun? Oh. Oh, it's the fucking flare again. The alien gun is supposed to be... oh, never mind. Charge shot to freeze enemies? Oh, okay. I was wondering where the pulse rifle was in this game. Did I... do I have to end... maybe I have to do the cheat again. Flare gun off. I can't even turn the flare gun off. Oh god. Alright, never mind then. Probably not worth fucking around that much. I'll show you a couple levels that people made, and then I'm gonna switch to Turok 2. Yeah, the alien gun doesn't seem to be available. Oh, here's this one. It's kinda like a rip-off of Doom's, plasma. Not as interesting or good or fast. Looks cool, though. Looks cool, though. Alright, so then... I'm going to do... all of those mods, plus Winter Turok. One theme that Turok didn't have was a winter theme. Vinny, any review of Picard other than Romulan murder? I am just so... Jean-Luc warm on this show. I feel like each episode is so easy to make fun of. Hey, JL! You wanna go on a mission, JL? Yes, of course. It has potential in spots, but I'm really only watching it out of obligation to Captain Picard. And at least... you know, Patrick Stewart's doing a good job, and there's some cool stuff in the show, but mostly I feel just so much missed potential. So that's my review still. It's the same review as when I first watched it. I got nothing new, sadly. Okay, game crashed. Vinny watched the Orville. I've watched that too. Vinny, you're too fucking nice. I mean, I don't hate the show and want it to die. I don't want Alex Kurtzman to, like, get hit by a car. I mean, I've seen some reactions to this show that are kind of really intense. I just think it's a little bit lame. That's all. God damn it. Alright, Winter Turok's not working. Never mind. It's just a model is missing, it seems. Turok.map. So the idea here is, like, there's a couple different levels that you can download on the workshop. This is Turok's home. He lives here. His name is John Turok, and he's hanging out, and then he's attacked by dinosaurs. Chat, what am I attacking? Fuck. There's a little bit of crust here. Aside from the echo noise, just as a map, I saw myself, like, I went through the wall for a second there. It's dinosaurs with freaking laser beams on their hands. That's how silly Turok can get. It's a fucking gun dinosaur. Like, that's the thing I liked about the series, was that it got so over the top. Between the weapons being just absurd, and like dinosaurs with guns on their arms, I enjoyed that it wasn't afraid to fuck around. Like, Doom, what they're doing with Doom now, I feel, has been really good, because they're going over the top with it, for the most part. I think if Turok were to come back, just more of that, just excess. Does Turok have a little dinosaur pet? Look, it's Yoshi. There's some cool boss fights in this game, even if they are a little bit lame. Like, a couple of them are just run around in circles and shoot the boss until it dies, and that's it. But they look cool, and I think there's a T-Rex fight in this game that I really liked. This is a pretty decent little map. Even though it just throws everything at you all at once. So many enemies. Because it's just so much fun, Jan! Not really sure where else I'm supposed to go. Eventually beyond there, but Oh yeah, there is a map. What do you know? Seems like there's a secret area over here, maybe? Or just... Wow. Wow. I remember there was a Turok website before Turok 2 came out. It was a design your own weapon contest. And I just remember people made the shittiest GIFs of Turok 1 weapons, just trying to make them look like Turok 2, and it was like... most of them were joke weapons, like become Leonardo DiCaprio's taint or something. Like the gun turns enemies into his taint. I don't know, it was a weird contest. I don't even remember who won or why or what, but just the most, like, over-the-top ridiculous weapons someone could think of, and they just photoshopped them in, and they chose a winner based on whose was the most ridiculous or funniest. But I really can't even express the hype between Turok 1 and 2. People, myself especially, really fucking excited about that. It was like Rogue Squadron, Turok 2, and Zelda Ocarina of Time all came out at the same time. And for me, I was most looking forward to Turok 2, even over Zelda. Which is a very nutty thing to say. In retrospect, I ended up liking Zelda more. But Turok definitely, you know, kept my stupid, violence-craved mind entertained for quite a while, because I was just so excited to continue to shoot dinosaurs. What the fuck happened there? Why did I go through the map? I ran off the edge. Oh, that will... well, that'll do it. Whoa! Okay, I think I've had enough. That'll be enough. The winter level sadly did not work, but there are definitely a lot of other Turok levels that you can check out. There's Wolfen Turok 3D is another top level that people seem to like. But I want to show you some Turok 2 stuff. I mean, it doesn't have workshop support, and it desperately needs it to make things so much easier for people, but I still found a map that's, like, kind of small. So this one I have, this one I have, this one I have. Basically the top... all these. Jungle Falls we just played. Ancient Hollywood I haven't played. Winter didn't work. Mountain of the Sun. So a bunch of different levels. Just the original unedited levels by Iguana, because some of these were edited for the PC version. German version, Robots. It includes the robotic grunts, Triceratop Riders, and Long Hunter, which were present in the German version of Turok for the N64. Which is to say that, in Germany, they had to censor this game, so they turned everything into robots. I need to know what this is. Club Tour. I need to know. Vin, you gotta come to my cousin's club. Open world. Pets that you can unlock. HD weapon sounds. Brutal Turok. Oh, just, like, 10 times more blood? Of course. It's a nice crusty video. Oh yeah, the enemies, they get ripped up and bloody while you shoot them, and it looks like a cartoon. But yeah, it's just like, they just quadrupled the amount of blood. Actually, quintupled. Octupled. Okay, I want to just check out Club Turok before we do Turok 2. Considering, there's sadly no workshop support for Turok 2, I only have one thing. I'm sure there's a couple more, but I didn't find it. Okay, Turok. Club Turok. Cousins Club. Vinny, thoughts on peanut butter? I'm ambivalent about... I think it's fine. Was never, like, arsed about it one way or another. I used to like Reese's, peanut butter cups and all that stuff, and then I had the peanut butter on its own at one point. I don't remember why or how, but it was so salty and sugary. I was like, that's not peanut butter. I haven't really had amazing peanut butter now that I think about it. Chat, maybe I should get good peanut butter. Whoa. What's going on here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Just hanging out. Well, I think we found the thumbnail. Is this dude just dying over and over again? Yeah, German robots. Here are some other enemies in the game that you haven't seen, chat. Like I said, this game was all over the fucking place. Here's the final, boss of the game. Skeletor. Aliens, Revolver Ocelot, you know, fucking a He-Man character, dinosaurs with metal legs. I mean, it's just mantis creatures. Fucking witch doctors, I guess? I don't know. I don't know what half of this shit is sometimes. Anyway, you gotta come to my cousin's club. It's called Turok. There's aliens, robots. They're demons. They're literal demons. So we got literal demons in this game. I will give credit to Turok 2 and 3 for having a little bit more focus. I feel like they just threw whatever the fuck they could. Like, again, this was their first game on the N64. And, like, they just tried to make a new series based on this comic book, so they were just like, take everything, put it in the game. And yes, the Jeep is actually a boss that you have to shoot with your gun. That's real. How do I join the party? Chat, I want to join the party. Yes, it's a Humvee. Sorry, not a Jeep. Silly. Very, very silly. Vinny, is this game enjoyable on the N64? Less so. But I enjoyed it. For its time, it was amazing. So this is the, they started doing this thing where they had little joke intros. Zap! I mean, it goes on a little long, but... Alright, give me a second here. So, basically, just a quick revisit of Turok 2, because this is a custom map that someone made. And, it just condenses the whole experience into one kind of short level. But, I mean, hey, at the very least you can see what the game looked like. And, as I've said before, I've ragged on this game in retrospect because of the goddamn, the level design, but everything else I really like about this game. Object motion blur? Put it on low. Ambient occlusion. Can't believe they put ambient occlusion on this game. For some reason. Light scattering? Oh, I know what you want, chat. I'm sorry, the FOV not good enough for you. Oh. Well, why don't we have a little fix of that, shall we? Oh, they fixed the- oh, they fixed the FOV! Originally, you could make it like 400, and you could, like, see for miles! This game still has really impressive, like, blood and death effects. Like, it still looks really, really good. And they react, like, really well to the where the shots are. I know it's a little sadistic. But... yeah, it's true. Oh, there's that, you know, object motion blur. Let me get that a little bit lower, even. I feel like, the anti-aliasing is massive right now. Which is fine, but it's a little soft. I like this better. Oh, these are less annoying to collect in this game.
Tech bow. Sniper capability enabled.
Man, yeah, if someone made a really, really good level pack for this game, it'd be fantastic. Someone said, I didn't realize how much slower you move in Turok 2 compared to 1. You do. Yeah, you move pretty goddamn slow. Yeah, these lads... Again, I don't know why Night Dive didn't go for mod support for this game a little bit more natively with workshop support. That really bummed me out when I discovered there was no workshop. Because I figured by now, years after this game came out on PC, there would be like 40, 50 good mods. but instead you kind of have to hunt for them, and I don't even know if they're really all that popular. Also, the weapon sprites are quite a... models are quite a bit bigger or closer to your face in Turok 2. People are too busy modding Doom. They are. Still, all these years later. Someone wants me to go to the death marshes so they can hear the butt trumpets. There's a couple of really bad songs on this soundtrack.
Full health.
Trying to collect as many as we need to hear I Am Turok. Jesus. No ammo. God, really? Now? Blast door open with nuke? Shit. I have no weapons, and this does not count as a weapon. Oh, this is a tranquilizer gun. Go to sleep. Sleep. Incidentally, one of the few weapons that has a scope, you can't zoom in. Turok, dinosaur preserver. Gonna take up to Jurassic Park. Jesus. Oh, I need some better weaponry!
Warblade.
This'll do. So it turns out per object motion blur still kind of sucks. Especially when you get real close to them. Let's see what extreme looks like. Yeah, everything's a blur. There's no run button in this game, right?
Shotgun.
This game had a good shotgun. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, these fucking bug noises right in my ear. God. Got ya.
You have found part of the nuke weapon.
Thank you, low-quality audio sample person. Yeah, I mean, the hitboxes in this game are so much better than Turok 1. The gunplay is just so goddamn satisfying. It's almost ridiculous how a game, you know, could still feel this good years later. That sounds stupid, but
Plasma rifle. Sniper capability.
like this game only came out like a year and a half after Turok 1, and the improvements were massive. That weapon no longer shoots rapid fire. Yeah, shotgun snipe. Fuck is this little thing? Fuck is this? What? Is it? Is this like a modification of an enemy? Why does it have so much blood? Some Kool-Aid. I hereby have dubbed recently, by the way, today's, like, kind of culture, the day and age we live in, Kool-Aid culture. Now, I'm not going to tell you why necessarily, but I thought about this for at least a week. I am Turok! Is it another experiment? Yes. I used my brain yacht to come up with a good way to describe the way things are these days in our society.
Full health. Charged out.
Marge?
Your oxygen is low.
It would be nice if you had someone in your ear, like in your brain, telling you that your oxygen was low every time you forgot to breathe. God, I know I would love that. This happens to me all the time.
Harpoon gun.
I forgot there was a harpoon gun in this game that you can't use outside of the water. How do I zoom in? Oh. Whoa, that's loud. gonna change ammo types. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, this game is still a lot of fun. I will now have a redeemed opinion of this game several years from now when I think back on it. I'll be like, oh, well, that mod was really good. What the fuck is all this? I like Turok 1's music better, but this game, you know, they tried to do, more orchestral. They were like, ah, well, we have money now. Turok 1 sold well. Let's up the budget. We'll get John William. And then they were like, John William. Alright, fine. They look up a dude named John William in the book, and they get John William. And then the soundtrack is complete, and they're like, hey, this is pretty good, but it's no Turok 1. What happened? Well, we got John Williams. We said get John Williams. No, I'm pretty sure you said William. We got John William. He was cheap.
I am Turok!
Charge dot.
Charge shot. I think that's the character's name in Star Trek Picard. Cool. Boy, things get real loud when I use that. Real loud. Excuse me.
Shredder.
This is something. If any a time for the shredder, it's now. Where's the health? Start! Get him! Get him! Yes! Yes, cerebral bore! Get in there! It drills into its brain, through its skull, and then explodes. And it's also a really good insult for someone that you don't vibe with. His skull came off. Boy, I sure hope I get more health. Is there a way to save this?
Game saved.
Alright. Just checking. Thought you could only save at save points. Turns out, nope. Help, cerebral bore, save me. Damn it. This dude's got some armor. Go, cerebral bore. Get in there. Yes!
Bits of blood and skull.
Vinny, are you going to Butt Trumpet Swamp? I don't believe so. This is, again, not the actual base game of Turok 2. This is just a small, like, level. I say small, it's pretty substantial. I thought it was smaller than it actually ended up being. I'll play the music. I will play the music so you can hear the butt trumpets. Which version was particularly egregious? Does anyone remember? I have a key set up for... Was the PC music? Okay, the PC version. I'll play that in a little bit. Let me just figure out how to... change ammo type as R? Oh, well, that makes sense. Why am I hearing seagulls? There's no seagulls here. So good. I don't know where this is going, but I'm fine with it. Oh, this is like a little mini campaign. I thought it was just gonna be one short level. Has anyone actually played this? If so, I have a question for you.
Game saved.
No, never mind. Vinny, no, just you.
Four lives remaining.
Oh, okay, I respawn here. That's easy. Just take the death. Just want to see what is down this way before I continue to that other area. Oh. Vinny, you made the mod. I made it, and then I just played it, and then tried to pretend like it was a thing. So that people wouldn't make fun of it for being bad, or... Well, it's not bad at all, actually. I think it's great. Not just because I made it. Vinny, no, you are Turok. Vinny, are you streaming this because of the QT top-down 2D game on Steam? I didn't even know about that until chat was going on about it tonight, and even then I thought it was japes. Not only did we get a new Turok game last year, but it was a cutesy 2D overhead, like, chibi game? So the brain was too hard for the cerebral bore. But an arrow, no problem. What is this fucking... What is this music? Alright, I want to show you, chat. Let me show you now. The PC Turok 2 Marsh. I think this is it.
You have found part of the nuke weapon.
Just stick with it, chat. It's a really cool song. I wanted to show you all.
Firestorm cannon.
Yeah, it's one thing to hear the song, like, once, or for, like, 10 minutes, but then you hear it for, like, a full 2 hours. And that is the problem.
Shotgun.
Nope. No, my friend, nope. Bum, 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 bum. Again, 2 hours of this. Here comes the snare drum. More discordance, though. Oh, nice chord. Oof. It just gets worse. And it's just a horngasm now. Why does it fit so well? It kind of fits perfectly. In the worst possible way, of course. Alright, you get the idea. Yeah. Now I'm kind of wondering if they actually ended up putting that song in this mod. Probably not, is my guess. For those that don't know, I actually played a song while that was happening, just in case you were wondering. I was playing the basement music in the Resident Evil Director's Cut, which is just, like, real-ass horns. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it sounded so terrible laid on top of the other song that they almost sounded like they belonged together, so I just left them, and maybe some people would never even know. Oh my god. The Room of Eternal Loudness. Not worth it for a weapon I already have. Beware, oblivion is at hand. God, it's on the other side? No, what is that? How do I... Oh. God. Now this music is kind of in the same vein as the other butt trumpet music. Just fucking unloaded into that dude's nothing. No, I was finished with my sentence. Into that dude's moving van. That's right. Whole fucking place wake up? Why you reset music? Yeah, brain matter! Multiplayer in this game was alright. Yeah, the shock rifle was pretty funny in multiplayer. But yeah, even though this mod was like, this is designed to get rid of some of the confusion of Turok 2's level design, and just be like a short, self-contained Turok 2 adventure, I agree. It's a little better. I'm still kind of confused. I do feel like a dinosaur hunter. At the very least. Is that necessary, Turok? You wonder why no one likes to call you. My God! Pompies. I already have this? Yeah, already had that. Good! The lessons learned by the early Unga Bungas of society.
Shiny liquid looks delicious.
You think someone at some point in human history tried to eat lava? Like, they thought maybe water was good, so let's try eat fire liquid. Give strength and dactyl. Sadly, there has never been anyone to tell the tale. Very sad. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just gonna go back here. I'm gonna spend another 5-10 minutes on this and see if I make any progress. I don't think I got the nuke piece here. So I'd imagine I have to just get the nukes and then go through the nuke door, and that's it. And then fight a boss or something. Why do I hear horses? I hear horses and shotguns, and I'm in, like, alien... the alien underworld.
Mag 60.
Fuck you, alien. Oh, it's this thing. It's still way less confusing than Turok 2, I will give it that. Oh, not even gonna fuck with those guys. The worst flashlight in any first-person shooter is this fucking flare gun that barely does anything. As I... Okay, I take it back. This is a worse flashlight. No, this is better. This is way better than just the flare gun. Wow. Nice polygons, Joshua. Did that dude just go through the portal? Nice job, dude. Oh, he turned invisible. Oh, the flashlight's gone. Here we go, nuke.
You have found part of the nuke weapon.
How many more parts are there?
TFM low.
I forgot this was even a weapon in this game. It's pretty cool. Cuts enemies in half. If it works. God damn it. Vinny, I just got back from Costa Rica. My car got confiscated, so I had to take a taxi back to my house, which is 6 hours away. Shit. How much did that taxi cost you? Also, why did it get confiscated? Vinny will pay for it? Oh yeah, definitely not. Oh shit, it's this weapon.
Laser wind.
Well, I think we have pretty much every weapon except the nuke. Just about. This might be my second or third favorite weapon in the game. I do have the cerebral bore, but I'm out of ammo, and they didn't give me more ammo for it. The person who made this level forgot to put ammo for the cerebral bore throughout the level. Jesus.
You have found part of the nuke weapon.
Got them. Okay, I can finish this tonight, chat. I can finish this now. I thought this was gonna be like a whole ordeal, but no, I got the nuke. This is like a bit of a meaty level. I really like this. It's like the condensed Turok 2 experience without much of the frustration. A little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, fuck, I forgot I had a map. Well, that would've helped. Dev is in chat. Yeah, but chat, every time you say that, it's Japes, so I don't even, like, it's hard to even believe it.
Launcher.
No, I know the level, Dev. I can imagine. I can see that being the case. Vinny, Turok is in chat. Joshua Fireseed is in chat right now? Well, Dev, if you are here right now, I think you did a really cool job with this. A little bit more cerebral bore ammo would have been choice, but I'll be honest, it's such an overpowered weapon that I can understand your choice to not add more. Because you get 10 of them, and that's 10 insta-kills on certain enemies. So that does kind of make sense. But you really, I mean, you did a good job. You captured the feel of Turok 2. It's like... all the best bits. Vinny, I know nothing about the game lore. What makes a person Turok exactly? Lineage? I don't know. Thanks for the warning, at least.
Game saved.
I didn't know what it meant. I was very confused. A better message would be, if you move forward, you will die. That's a little on the nose, so...
I am Turok!
Ah! That happens sometimes. It does happen. You can lose this weapon for a little while very easily. But it's just so fun, Jan, that you want to just keep using it because it's so great. Okay. I guess this is the gauntlet section.
Flamethrower.
I never understood why they were like meat zombies in Turok. But then again, I guess Oblivion has something to do with that, so... Yeah, I believe Turoks, in general, are just like... I don't know what the title means, but I think it just means they kill dinosaurs good. I think there's magic involved. Vinny, it's just his name. Nope. The title. From Turok 1 to 3 on the N64, there were several different Turoks. This dude's name is Joshua Fireseed, previous dude's name is Talset. It's a title. A name can be a title. Yeah, but they have names, dude! Thanks. They said, okay, Vinny. I may not know about much in this world, but I know two things. One is that Joshua Fireseed is the second Turok, and that his sister Daniela Fireseed is in Turok 3, I guess. probably don't want to waste the nukes. Assuming I didn't do something correct. How much progress did we lose? I don't know. I don't even know how much more of this there is. It opened on the last one? Wait, no, it actually opened? God damn it. Alright, I'll run through this super quick. Super fast jellyfish. I feel like Turok 1 is too fast, and Turok 2 is just a little too slow. Cool torpedoes.
Flamethrower.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't lose too much progress. Destroyed the Primogen's light ship. Well, fair enough.
Game saved.
What I should have done before I switched to the nuke before. Yeah, I kind of had this theory that those big things were exactly what they seem like, which is destroyable. Boy, that nuke is still going off. Oh, fuck. That was pretty good. They even had a thrilling ending. I'm glad I played that. That was a lot of fun. That made me like Turok 2 even more than last time I played it. Very fun. Good map. And, I was gonna say, surprised there's no boss, but didn't even really need to be one. Thank you, Devin Chat. That was good. Again, I really would love a Turok Rage Wars port to PC. I would love Turok 3. Because that game could... I think that game is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. And with some of the visual improvements that Turok 2 got, I think people would enjoy it. And Rage Wars is just a lot of fun with online play. It could be something enjoyable. I just don't think a lot of people play arena shooters anymore, and especially one with a brand that doesn't have a lot of value for most people, so, you know, sucks. I also think that Turok 2 with workshop support would have opened the door for a lot of cool maps. It's a shame it didn't happen. But regardless, thank you for indulging me in my silly, interests. I'll be back in just a little bit. Vinny, the white outline in the logo is not complete. Oh my god. Can't get any smaller than this. Alright, so we'll take a quick break. I will be back with Spyro 2. Stick around.